Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Chris here. I wanted to bring you guys a little update on Coinmarketcap. So we're just going to go through a few different coins, kind of check on them, see what's looking good. So guys, first thing I want you to notice right here is that our market cap is at $332 billion right now. So let's take a look at that, kind of see what's going on. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's see. Okay. So guys, right here, we're at that 330, and what I want you to notice is, do you see where this lower trend line would be? If you can follow my arrow right there, how we've still been going up that lower trend. So that means we are still in a bull market. I know that the interim, it has been a bear market with all this selling off and everything that's been going on, but I wanted you guys to realize this here. And I think it's a really big deal that we have held above this area right down in here, that 250, 262 right there. We didn't break below that, so I think that's a really good sign as well. And you can also see the volume started to come back in a little bit when we made that move right there. So guys, hopefully we can continue to make some moves here, see if we can get the market cap up above that 500 billion. I think that's a really big deal. Bitcoin dominance has been higher, about 38.8%. And then guys, so we got Bitcoin at around 7,500, Ethereum 576, Ripple's at 61 cents, EOS at 12, Litecoin at 119. And guys, as you can kind of see here, I mean, these prices are still really on sale compared to where they were before. Cardano 21 cents, Stellar 29. So, you know, this is not financial advice, but this would be the time to be picking up some coins from a company that you've been thinking about, because prices have been slammed pretty good. I mean, Tron at 6 cents here, Neo at $53. I believe Neo was up to 160 at one point. Let's see. So guys, you think about that, 160. So if you were able to get into Neo right now and it went back to its all-time high, you've tripled your money essentially. And guys, what I really do like about Neo is the fact that its total supply is that only 100 million total coins. And you know that I like companies that have a smaller amount of coins, which I think is a really big deal, because your market cap doesn't have to get up as high then. Because like if this was like, say, let's look at Ripple for an example. So Ripple here, look how many Ripple there are, and just to get it up to 61 cents, you're talking about a $24 billion market cap, which it's all based on percentages. I understand that, but you got to think about it. That's a lot of money that has to go into this company right here due to the amount of the total supply. So for me, I like coins that are typically below a few billion, like 1, 2, 3 billion. So Neo's one I really like. Let's see, Ethereum Classic. I want to take a look at that. I don't own any Ethereum Classic. Circulating supply. So it's at $15. Let's kind of check the all-time high here. So it's been up as high as $45 before. So obviously, guys, things, I mean, they're on sale right now. You know, I love Omise Go. Omise Go is only at $10.72 right now. So it's a really good price for Omise Go from where I think it's going to be. Let's see some other ones. I know a lot of people like Verge, 3 cents right now. Steam's at $2. Let's see. Populous is at 12. And I know Populous has been as high as 70 before, I do believe. Let's check that out. Yeah, guys, $73 it's been at before. So you can see it's basically completed a full market cycle, because when it started back in here, it was around that $9, $10. And now we're seeing the same thing, $12. And what I do like about this as well, do you see the total supply right there? It's a really big deal. So Populous is a good one. I know a lot of people really like that. I haven't looked into this Bitcoin Diamond. I don't know what this is all about. This is actually the first time that I've seen it. So 210 million will be the max supply. And if you guys could leave down in the comments about Bitcoin Diamond, if there's supposed to be any type of use case for it, you can kind of see how it fell off. Like that's what happened to that Litecoin Cash. So when it first came out, it was at $91, and then it's just tanked to $2.87. So you know, guys, down the road when Bitcoin could be over $100,000, whatnot, even some of these forks like Bitcoin Gold or Bitcoin Diamond or Bitcoin Private, any of those, they may really carry some significant value. They could be $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 just due to the fact of where Bitcoin's at and that it was a part of Bitcoin's history. So I don't think it's a bad idea. You know, I don't have any, but I'm thinking possibly about doing this, but to pick up maybe 10 Bitcoin Diamond, you know, hold a few Bitcoin Gold, different things like that, because you never know. Look what happened with Bitcoin Cash. It's over $1,000, and no one ever would have thought that would have been the case, but it is. So you just never know what's going to happen. Digibyte, another good one. Now, see, Digibyte does have a larger supply. It's 21 billion, which is a big number, but when you're going for those percentages, like we said, if this goes back to its all-time high, which I believe is around 15 cents or so, you're making some good gains. 12 cents, so 13 cents, pretty close to that 13-cent mark right there. So obviously some potential there. Let's see. Komodo, I know a few guys have talked about that. That's at $2.58. Not a huge circulating supply, so that's good. Still very immature in its market cap, guys. Not even over $1 billion, so you could probably make some good gains there if it really takes off. You can see, guys, yet again, these market cycles. That's why it's so important to take profit. When you see something go straight up like that, chances are it's coming right back down. And you can see that with the charts even right here. When you had that big spike up, came right back down. Right here, spike up, came back down. So it's important for you to pull the trigger up here. I mean, this was almost $13 at one point, and now we're sitting at $2.58. So, guys, you always heard buy when there's blood in the streets. If there's some companies here that you really like and have confidence in, now would be the time before the next run takes off. And remember, don't put all your money in at once. You want to do that laddering in is what you want to do, cost averaging. So ARK has been up to almost $10 before as well. And we're looking at $2.41. And the market cap here, guys, growing just a little bit, 332. So some money has came back in. I know yesterday I think it dropped down to 320, 321, somewhere in there. Let's see. I've heard a lot of people talk about this red coin before. I haven't seen much of it. I know it has a huge supply, but I mean, it's not even a penny yet. So when you see something like this, which has gotten to 2 cents before, I think it was, look at that shot, guys. All the way up to 2 cents, 2.5 cents. And now we're back. You got 2 zeros before the 6, so just fractions of a penny. So you could really load the boat on something like this, wait to see what happens down the road, hold it for 4 or 5 years and see what happens. Let's see. Guys, I told you, I really like Funfair. I think there's a lot of use cases for it. There's about 11 billion in their total supply. Market cap still low. Like I said, good use cases. And it's completed that full market cycle. And hopefully we're going to start back on a new one. But it has been as high as about 20 cents. And it's sitting at 3 cents. So there could be a lot of gains to be made there as well. And what you got to look for is these spikes of volume starting to come back in. And you can see the volume started to come back in right down in here. So that's important as well. When you start seeing that coming in, that may be a sign that down the road it's going to get a little more spicy, a little more interesting. Let's see. Theta token. Well, that's good. There's only 1 billion of those. Circulating supply. I've heard some people talk about Theta. Year all to date, what's the highest? It's been around 30 cents or so. So right now, guys, we just had that big launch, and I'm sure there's probably going to be a nice little pullback, which we're experiencing right now. Low point around 10 cents. Okay. Just wanted to go over the top 100 with you, kind of take a look there. And guys, this is another good one. I don't own any of it either, but I do like Decred, and for this reason here, look at the total supply. Only 7,500,000. It's at $92. Let's see. But this one here may be having that double top. You see how it came up and then it got pushed back down. Then it came back up, tested, and we did not break through, so it may head back down here. You never know. So just pay attention to that. Nice. Okay, so that's $1 billion there. See where this has been at. This guy's around 237. And then let's just finish on Litecoin here. Take a look. So we're at 6 billion, about 800 million. Okay guys, and it almost looks like we're putting in a triple bottom here if this can hold on Litecoin. So you see how we had that massive run right here, then we came back down, hit it, we went back up, came back down, hit it again. So that's 2, came back up, hit it again, that's 3. So now we need to make a move and we got to get up above this 170 or so right here. That's going to be really important as overhead resistance. So just pay attention to that and really look for volume coming back in. You see when we had that huge spike, we had nice volume, and we even were set up with this volume beforehand. So you can see that run just took place. But guys, this is how life-changing it can be. Think about this. In February 24, 2017, you could buy this for $3.85. I mean, to go from $3.85 up to, you know, almost $370, that's just, it's unbelievable. So I wanted to go through this with you guys. Look how many cryptocurrencies there are, and that's why you have to be so careful just and do your research into what companies you want to invest in. Just don't invest in shit coins, you know, just to see what can happen. Really do your due diligence, look into these companies, try to make wise, informed decisions. So God bless each and every one of you. It was fun going over this with you. I'll hopefully do a Litecoin chart soon, but it's just there hasn't been a ton of action, not a lot of difference between the last day or two that I've been doing it with you. So just figured we go over the Coinmarketcap, talk about some coins, check in on some things. So God bless each and every one of you, and take care.